Seems you're just like me. In this mortal world, you've got lingering attachments too.
The Sterling estate isn't receiving guests these days. Please turn back, sir.
I'm here to cure Grace Sterling.
Who are you? How dare you call Madam by her name? Who might you be, sir?
I'm like a rootless duckweed. A wandering soul, so ask no more.
Then you can at least tell me what distinguished doctor might you be.
I don't know a thing about medicine.
Then you've got family miracle pills?
No, I don't have that either.
No medical skill? No miracle pills? Are you messing with me? This jade pendant is exactly like Madame Sterling's. Could this man be? Please wait here, sir. I'll go announce you right away.
Grace, are you leaving too?
I, Chloe Sterling, a devoted follower, humbly pray to all creation, I would trade half a lifetime for great-grandma's safety. If my dear great-grandma recovers, I, Chloe, will gladly spend the rest of my life repaying her, even if it means a life of solitude.
Dad, forget it. I think we'd better start preparing for Grandma's funeral.
You ungrateful son! How dare you say such treasonous words!
It's true, though. Grandma's been sick for a while now. Besides, you're just Grandma's adopted son. We've all cared for her at her bedside for so long. That's more than enough to repay her for everything she's done for us. Why are you being so hard on yourself?
You wretched spawn! How dare you say such treasonous words! I'll beat you to death!
Mr. Sterling, there's a young man at the door. He says he can cure Madam.
Forget it, forget it. All those famous doctors couldn't do a thing. What can a young man possibly do? I won't see him.
But that young man, he showed me this. Huh? Isn't this the jade pendant Madam wears? This jade pendant.
It's exactly like my mother's. What's going on here?
Mr. Sterling, I'm baffled too. A young man. How does a young man have a jade pendant exactly like Madame Sterling? The young man? Did he say his name?
He wouldn't say.
My mother never got married. She only adopted me. Could he be one of my mother's relatives? Where is he now?
He's still at the front gate. I wasn't sure whether to invite him in, so...
Take me to him.
You have spent all these years caring for Madame Sterling, and now you finally gets to run things. From now on in the Sterling family, only you and Robert will be calling the shots.
Madame Sterling hasn't passed yet. Besides, it's Robert who's in charge. You can say that to me, but don't go blabbing it outside.
Evelyn, Robert will do whatever you say anyway. So that means you're the one in charge, right?
Oh? Stop! Aren't you supposed to be by Madam's side? What are you doing out here?
I'm going to the gate to see someone.
Nonsense! Who's so important you must go see him now? The whole family is outside watching. If you leave her bedside now, what if Madam wakes up? There'll be no one there for her last word.
This is urgent. I'll explain it later.
Can't you tell me now? I'm just looking out for you. Get back inside now!
I said I'll explain it later!
Evelyn, don't be mad. Robert must have had something urgent.
That scoundrel! I'll deal with you later.
Stop, Carson. What's that in your hand?
To answer you, madam, this jade pendant belongs to the gentleman at the door.
Nonsense! This is clearly Madame Sterling's jade pendant. Do you think I don't know that?
How would I dare deceive you? This jade pendant really belongs to that gentleman at the door.
Oh? Then tell me, what is the gentleman at the door like?
This young man looks about 20-something. Come to think of it, he's about the same age as Lucas.
Evelyn, what on earth is going on?
Robert would rather leave the sickbed just to go see this man. That doesn't seem like Robert's style.
Mom, didn't Grandma say this pendant was to be passed to the Sterling heir? How come it's in a stranger's hands now?
Could he be Robert's illegit?
Evelyn, I didn't say anything.
What is it? Out with it.
Well, Evelyn, I'll say it then. Don't be mad, okay? I was thinking, could he possibly be Robert's illegitimate son? And as for Madame Sterling's pendant, maybe Robert has already given it to him.
Mom, do something! Shouldn't this pendant have been passed to me? I can't let someone else take it away!
You, Robert Sterling! I trusted you for so many years! You dared to raise a bastard behind my back!
Mr. Vance, Mr. Sterling is here. What's going on? I can't believe I'm getting nervous.
You're the head of the Sterling family?
My mother is the head of the Sterling family. It's just that my mother is seriously ill, so I'm running the family for her now. At least you know your manners. May I ask your name, sir?
You don't need to know. He won't say who he is. Could he want nothing to do with the Sterlings? Julian, since you won't say, then I won't ask. But this jade pendant, where did you get it, Julian?
This jade pendant was one of a pair. The one Grace has, I gave it to her years ago.
You little piece of trash! How dare you address Madame Sterling with no respect for your elders? Did your family never teach you any manners?
I've known Grace for years. Why can't I call her that? My mother is over 70, and for years she hasn't left the estate to meet anyone. You're only in your 20s. How dare you say you've known my mother for years? Though the Sterlings are tolerant, we won't tolerate anyone who mocks our ancestors.
Julian, where are you going?
I don't deal with idiots. Grace has an idiot son. That's her karma. And as for her blessings, you won't get to enjoy them.
Please wait, sir. Mr. Sterling, though this gentleman talks nonsense, he probably wants nothing to do with our family. Why not just let him have his way?
What matters most now
is curing Madame Sterling.
Good point. I was too worried to think straight. If he can really wake my mother, even if he won't reconcile the relationship, I won't be unfair to him.
Exactly.
Sorry, I said the wrong thing earlier. Please don't take it to heart. But you said you'd cure my mother. I'd like to know how you're going to do it.
Fine then, for old time's sake. I'll still help Grace through this ordeal. After you, sir. This man actually knows my mother so well. Could he really be a relative of my mother's?
After you, sir.
My goodness, he's actually so handsome. His mother must be a stunning beauty.
This dark aura.
So this is my husband's bastard. Robert, you've utterly humiliated me.
Please follow me to the back.
Stop!
Mr. Sterling, won't you tell us who this gentleman is?
He's here just to treat Madame Sterling.
He didn't even bring a medical kit. How dare he come to treat her? I bet he's here to claim kinship.
Claim kinship? What kinship? Stop talking nonsense, okay?
You think I'm stupid? For Madame Sterling's illness, many famous doctors were helpless. What can a man barely in his 20s do?
To cure the old madam?
Speak! What exactly is he to you?
What do you mean by that? What relation could I have with him? Stop making a scene. I'll explain later, all right? Mother is gravely ill. We can't afford a moment's delay.
No way! You explain to me right now.
Is this young man here to treat Madame Sterling? Or a bastard you've been keeping outside?
You're getting more and more absurd!
Carson, take Julian inside first, please.
Stop! You can't leave!
Evelyn, Robert, calm down you two. This isn't worth fighting over. If you ask me, Robert, you might as well own up. Men fool around outside, that's normal. Evelyn just wants you to take a stance.
Nonsense! What have I done? What could I possibly have done? I'm warning you, don't cause trouble here. If you delay Madam Sterling's treatment, I'll never forgive you.
Don't use Madam Sterling to scare me. If you don't explain today, you're not going anywhere. You!
Let's go in and treat Madam Sterling first.
You'd better watch your step.
Robert, how could you? I've been married into the Sterlings for over 20 years. I bore your children and ran your household. And now, just for this bastard, you treat me like this.
Mom, are you alright?
You're nothing but a wimp. You see your mom being bullied and all you do is stand there.
Mom, I wanted to help you. But every time I see this man, I feel like my body is out of control.
Useless!
Evelyn, Robert turned against you for him. It seems like in Robert's heart, your position is about to take a back seat.
Fine. Just great. Robert, if you're merciless, don't blame me for being merciless.
Grandma, Dad just rushed out. He's probably off to get another doctor. Grandma, please don't give up. I'll always be right by your side. Dad, who is this?
This gentleman is here to treat your grandma.
Gazing across the autumn river, 1,000 old shadows fade. Watching the waning moon, I count the cries of wild geese. The man in this painting is so handsome. Grandma, who is he to you?
The man in this painting is someone from my past. If only I could see him once more, I'd have no regrets in this life.
Chloe.
Chloe.
May I ask your name, sir?
Julian Vance.
Strange. Why would he specifically wait until he saw the old madam to reveal his name?
Gazing across the autumn river, 1,000 oars shadows fade. Watching the waning moon, I count the cries of wild geese. The wild goose in this verse, what could it be referring to?
It seems Grace's descendants still honor her. Long bedridden.
She still looks the same as back then. Grandma specifically requested this. She said she was afraid her old friend might forget what she looked like back then. Mr. Vance, for my grandma's illness, is there really still hope?
Go get a basin of clean water. It'll come in handy later.
Okay, I'll go get it right away. Stop!
Without my permission, you're not gonna touch my sister.
So you're a Vance, huh?
That's right.
So just like that heartless man, you share the same surname. 60 years ago, your ancestor betrayed my sister and left her lonely for life. And now you dare to show up at the Sterling house? Out with it! What exactly are you up to?
Great aunt, maybe you've misunderstood something. Mr. Vance is here to treat Grandma.
My sister doesn't need the Vance family's pity. Tell this Vance guy to get out of the Sterling's house.
Great aunt, what are you trying to do?
Chloe, this is none of your business. Step aside. Aunt, all the old grudges, let's just put them aside for now. Let's have Mr. Vance treat my mother first.
Your mother raised you from a child, yet you can't tell right from wrong or black from white. You'd actually let the descendant of our family's enemy treat your mother? What a devoted child you are! Aren't you afraid he'll take the chance to harm your mother?
You're Sarah, right?
How do you know my name? Who exactly are you?
Back then, you went against your family and insisted on eloping with Victor Thorne. Grace stood up for you and was punished by her own parents. Out of your own selfishness, are you still going to hurt your sister?
How do you know all this? Was it my sister who told you?
Whether she told me or not. When she wakes up, you'll know soon enough.
Quit being so cryptic. A young man like you, what can you do to wake my sister? You're clearly up to no good. Lucas, get this man out of here now.
All right, great aunt.
Lucas, why are you just standing there?
Great aunt. It's not that I don't want to move. It's that I can't move at all right now.
Great aunt, Grandma's been lying in bed for months and still hasn't woken up. Every day's pure agony. I've been right by her side, taking care of her. I just can't stand to see Grandma suffer like this anymore. I'm begging you, Great Aunt, to put aside old grudges and let Mr. Vance treat Grandma first.
Chloe, get up right now.
If you won't agree, then I'm not getting up.
Chloe, what's gotten into you? Why? Why would you trust him to cure your grandma?
Great Aunt, I'm not trying to defy you, but countless doctors we've consulted have no solution. No matter what, we have to let Mr. Vance give it a shot. It's our only chance now.
Chloe, what nonsense are you talking? Are you trying to make her die of anger?
All I want is for Grandma to wake up. Other than that, I want nothing else.
Oh. Enough.
You can't just let this go. This man showed up at the Sterlings uninvited. He's definitely up to something. Don't be soft-hearted.
Your Sterling family's affairs are a real mess. It's time Grace woke up and set you all straight.
Mr. Vance, please, treat Grandma as soon as you can. If you can cure Grandma, I will be forever grateful.
Mr. Vance, what else do you need?
All of you, step back. This dark aura. Who treats patients like that? It's all hocus pocus.
Grandma, please wake up. Grandma, open your eyes and look at Chloe.
Looks like we'd better start preparing Mother's funeral.
Stop right there! Didn't you say you could make Madame Sterling wake up? Why is she still not responding? Did you even treat Madame Sterling right?
Great Aunt, why waste your breath on him? This guy's nothing but a quack. If anything happens to my grandma, I'll never forgive you.
Mr. Vance, since Mother still hasn't woken up.
The Sterlings won't keep you here any longer. Feel free to leave. Dad, you can't let him go. He has to pay for Grandma with his life. You have the nerve to laugh? Let's see if you can still laugh later. Guards!
I'm laughing because your family is a joke. Can't you even have a little patience?
What do you mean? Grandma's awake! Grandma's awake!
Mom, you're finally awake!
Grandma, you had Chloe worried sick. Grandma! Grace, my dear sister! I knew you wouldn't leave me!
Grandma, do you want me to comb your hair? Let me comb your hair. Grandma, you're weak right now. You should lie down and rest for now.
Yes, Mom. You just woke up and still very weak.
Grandma, please stop walking. Grandma, what are you? Grandma got so excited seeing Mr. Vance. Looks like Mr. Vance really is the descendant of the person in the painting.
Julian, your servant Grace greets you, Mr. Vance.
Mom! What are you doing?
Grace! Are you out of your mind? Who the hell does he think he is?
Julian, your servant Grace greets you, Mr. Vance.
A servant? Grandma calls herself a servant. Who exactly is this Julian Vance?
The jade pendant you gave me back then kept me safe and prosperous all my life. Now my end is near. It's only right to return this jade to you.
Your misfortune isn't over yet. This jade can still protect you. Keep it for now.
Thank you for your compassion, Julian.
Robert,
Mother, your orders?
immediately clear out the main Sterling estate and make it available for Mr. Vance to stay in.
Mother? But that's the residence of the head of the Sterlings. What are you doing?
I said go, so go. Ask one more question and I'll disown you.
Yes, I'll do as you say. I'll arrange it right now.
Grace, what spell has he cast on you? Even if he's the descendant of that old friend of yours, you don't have to lower yourself like this and drag the Sterlings down with you. Letting him live in the main courtyard, where does that leave the rest of us, Sterlings? Sarah, you don't understand. There's a history behind all this, one you'll never understand. Fine, I don't get it. I must be senile. Your Sterling family's business. I'm done with it.
Grandma, you're awake. I'm so happy.
Chloe, my dear granddaughter, you've met Mr. Vance. In your eyes, what kind of man is he?
Mr. Vance. He's strikingly elegant, yet impossible to read. He came all this way to treat my grandma, so he must mean well. But that quiet, commanding aura of his makes people too afraid to get close, and we can only look up.
You truly are Grace's granddaughter. You have good judgment. Your temperament is just like mine when I was young. This matter, I'm leaving it to you. I'll rest easy. Chloe, let me ask you, are you willing to give yourself completely to Mr. Vance?
Grandma, what do you mean? Although I admire Mr. Vance, we've only just met after all.
Chloe, trust Grandma. Grandma would never hurt you. From this day on, Grandma wants you to be Mr. Vance's servant for all eternity, obeying his every command.
Grandma, you just said you wanted me to be Mr. Vance's maidservant? Why exactly?
That's right. This is the only way to survive and a blessing for you and the Sterlings after a lot of thought.
I don't understand. Who exactly is Mr. Vance to you? Is it really as Great Aunt said, that he's the descendant of that old friend of yours? But even so, you can't really expect me to go become a slave.
Descendant?
The story and the favor, if I told you everything, 3 days and nights wouldn't be enough. Just remember this. To be Mr. Vance's maidservant is a blessing for you and our entire family, one earned over many lifetimes. Grandma, who do you mean by we? That's right. I, your Grandma Grace, was also Mr. Vance's maidservant back then. Without his guidance and support, I wouldn't be who I am today, and the Sterlings wouldn't have had these decades of wealth and prosperity. Chloe, starting today, take off all your gold and jade ornaments, and take off all your silks and brocades. Move into Mr. Vance's residence, just as I did back then. Never leaving his side, serving him day and night. This is your fate, and also your blessing.
Mr. Vance, Mr. Sterling has told us over and over to make sure you're comfortable. Take a look at the decor here. Is there anything you're not satisfied with? If so, I'll have it replaced right away.
It's fairly elegant, I suppose. I'll make do with it.
But this is already the best room the Sterling estate has to offer. This Mr. Vance sure has remarkable taste.
With no makeup, you're still quite pretty. Your bearing is decent, neither servile nor arrogant. Looks like Grace spent all these years really training you well. Compared to her younger self, you do look a bit like her. You really are perfect servant material.
Mr. Vance,
If you've got something to say, just say it. Before me. No stalling and no hesitation.
Mr. Vance, I know my place, but please forgive my boldness. I can't be your servant.
You won't? Fine then. A master-servant bond. Can't be forced. In this world, everyone is always hustling, and flatterers are a dime a dozen. But few ever catch my eye, the one I have my eye on. If she isn't willing, keeping her by force would only spoil the fun.
Being chosen by Mr. Vance is your blessing, but if you insist on refusing,
This great blessing may instantly turn into your downfall.
The ground's cold. Since you won't be a slave, then rise and speak.
Mr. Vance, you really don't hold my offense against me?
Like I said, that the bond between master and servant can't be forced. The mediocre people of the world are dying to get close to me, and I can't even bother to look at them. If the person I chose isn't willing, I, Julian, would never stoop to using force to keep her. Fine, since you have no such intention, you can go.
Mr. Vance, it's not that I am unwilling to serve you, Julian. It's just the word slave. I really...
The more you explain, the more it sounds like you're hiding something. Fine, in this life, ignorance is bliss. We met by chance, so as long as we're happy, why bother with titles?
Mr. Vance, what tea would you like? I will brew it for you right away.
Oh? Not many teas in this world can please my palate. If we're talking about the finest, nothing beats the ones from a century ago, the Royal Exclusive Imperial Reserve Tea. I wonder if the Sterlings have such a treasure.
Imperial Reserve Tea? Mr. Vance, you've got to be kidding. I once heard my father say that it was a long-lost Supreme Tribute tea over a century ago. It was priceless. Even royalty might not get to see it easily. So how could the Sterling estate have it?
Such a pity. I even savored the last brew, or I'd have shared a cup with you today, to taste the finest flavor on earth.
Mr. Vance, how could you drink that century-old Imperial Reserve tea? Could it be that you... Just now, what just happened? The teacup was clearly about to fall. How could his hand be that fast? Who is he exactly? Could he have lived for over 100 years? No, that's impossible.
What? How dare you send my most prized Summit Snow Sprout tea to that punk without asking? That tea's older than him. He's just a kid. Does he deserve it?
Please calm down, madam. It was Miss Sterling's order. She said Mr. Vance is a picky eater. She told us to send all the finest tea in the estate to him, and he could pick whichever he liked. I didn't dare to disobey.
Robert, after all this, you're still playing dumb with me? Speak up. That Julian Vance, is he actually your romantic debt from outside?
The illegitimate son you raised? Evelyn, have you lost your mind? How dare you say such things? I haven't figured out Mr. Vance's identity yet. What if he overhears and it disturbs Mother? Can either of us bear the consequences?
Keep pretending. Go on, keep playing dumb. He must be your bastard. You conspired with the old madam to put on a show first and let him move into the Sterling estate. What's next? Are you going to bring that home wrecker into the house too and abandon me, your lawful wife?
You're unreasonable and stubborn!
Please calm down, madam. Mr. Sterling is not that kind of man. I can vouch for him.
Who do you think you are? You vouch for him? What makes you so sure?
Madam, that Mr. Vance may look young, but whether it's his manners or taste or his unfathomable insight, none of it fits his age. Even the most luxurious main courtyard of our estate. He merely said, "I'll make do."
What? The main courtyard? That's the place reserved for the future head of the Sterlings. I've hinted directly and indirectly to the old madam so many times, but she won't budge. He's an outsider with unknown origins. How does he deserve to stay there? And he dares to call it just make do? I think he's clearly picking a fight on purpose. What he's really after is the entire Sterlings. Carson!
Go right now and investigate. Find out everything. Who exactly is this Julian Vance? I must know what he's capable of.
Yes, Mr. Sterling, I'll get on it right away.
Mr. Vance, though this can't match the Imperial Reserve tea you mentioned. It's milk tea I made myself, made with fine milk and fresh spring tea. It has a unique flavor. You've never tasted this. Mr. Vance, how does it taste?
The tea has a fresh fragrance. The milk is rich. They blend together. Quite distinctive. Truly good.
That's wonderful. This is the milk tea I specially made for you. If you like it, I'll make it for you every day from now on.
Since you've made it clear you won't be my servant, then why all this flattery for no reason?
I'm not flattering you. I just wanted to show you I care, Mr. Vance.
Care about me? Why?
Friends care about each other.
Isn't that natural? Chloe, I want to be friends with you, Mr. Vance.
Friends, in this vast world, billions of lives, not a single one has the right to be a friend of Julian Vance.
I was too forward. You're high and mighty, Mr. Vance, like the stars in the sky. I'm just an ordinary mortal woman, naturally unworthy to stand beside you.
A mortal's life is but a fleeting moment, like a fleeting illusion. Having seen too many flowers bloom and fade and the cycle of life and death, I've come to understand the greatest compassion in this world, perhaps, is to live alone.
Mr. Vance, this Moonlight Over the Autumn River is an authentic masterpiece created 500 years ago by the master painter Alaric. It was also my grandmother's
most treasured possession before. Authentic? It's a poorly made fake.
No way! Mr. Vance, this Moonlight Over the Autumn River is my grandma's prized possession. Back then, 3 master antique appraisers, the most renowned in the capital, were invited to authenticate it together. They all said it was undoubtedly an authentic masterpiece by Alaric. It can't possibly be a fake.
Oh, master appraisers? Even the most famous masters only have a century of life. How could they really tell whether a painting from 500 years ago is real? They just rely on a few historical records and make wild guesses.
When Alaric painted, he always used the jade skin paper, a specialty of Havershire. His paintings have subtle charm with shades of ink. Those who have never seen the artist at work can hardly grasp a fraction of it.
That's utterly absurd. By your logic, with our centuries-old heritage and countless ancient artifacts, is there really no one who can tell the real from the fake? You're clearly talking nonsense. That's just grandstanding.
Authenticate. All later generations see is nothing but fragmented texts. Padded with imagination, the painter's state of mind and spirit has long since turned to dust with him. Who among people today can truly grasp the true meaning of the painting and touch that departed soul?
But Mr. Vance, when we bid for this painting back then, Grandma really went to great effort and expense. If it really is a fake, then Grandma...
Chloe, don't listen to him spreading lies. He himself said no one in the world can truly tell if it's real or not, so how can he insist this painting is fake? Isn't he just slapping himself in the face? He's a complete lunatic and a fraud.
Mr. Vance, you say this painting is a fake. What evidence do you have exactly?
The evidence is simple, because 500 years ago, I never saw Alaric paint such a piece.
That's hilarious. What did you say? You never saw Alaric paint? Don't tell me you actually saw the master of painting from 500 years ago, Alaric himself? You should at least think before you brag. What's next? Are you going to tell us you've lived for hundreds of years?
A mere few hundred years, to me, is just a fleeting moment. I've witnessed the passage of time, the shifting of the stars, and far more than that.
Lucas, before you took this painting out of the storeroom, you were the one in charge of it, right? Tell me straight. Did you actually tamper with this painting in any way?
What are you even talking about? Grandma treasures it so much. How could I ever do something that low?
I may not know much about art appraisal, but I remember it very clearly. Grandma once showed me the real thing. At first glance, this painting looks exactly the same, but if you look closely, whether it's the thickness of the ink or the brush strokes, they're different from what I remember, especially Alaric's signature and seal. Compared with the ones I've seen before in rubbings from Alaric's other authentic works, the difference is huge. This painting definitely has a problem. Lucas, this is serious. Let's go tell Father right now. Have him get it reappraised.
Absolutely not. No way.
Why not? Feeling guilty?
Right now, Grandma's illness is the top priority for the whole family. A little matter like this painting, how can we bother Father with it? Exactly. We can't bother Father.
Oh, really? Is it that you don't want to bother Father, or that you're scared your little trick will be found out?
You quit slandering me! I didn't do anything!
Everyone has to pay the price for what they've done. Tell the truth. I was wrong. It's all my fault. A few days ago, I made a bet with some shady friends, and in a hot-headed moment, I lost my mind gambling. So that painting in Grandma's study, the real moonlight over the autumn river, I snuck it out to pay off my gambling debt. This one cost me dozens of dollars, and I picked it up from a stall at Old Town Antique Market as a fake.
Sir, ma'am. How did it go? Did you find out anything about Mr. Vance? Who exactly is he? If I may, sir, I've used every connection and every channel I had. I've turned nearly the entire capital upside down. But not a soul has heard of Julian Vance, and nobody knows where he's from or who he is. It's as if he appeared from thin air just like that, completely mystery.
Popped out of thin air? He's no sorcerer. I think it's obvious you two are putting on a show together, deliberately covering for that punk from nowhere. Robert, I'm telling you, Lucas is the only one with a direct Sterling bloodline. The Sterling family fortune will one day go to Lucas alone.
Short sight, shorter wisdom. I, Robert Sterling, stand upright in all I do. When have I ever done anything to wrong you and your son? Don't be unreasonable.
You know damn well what you've done. I, Evelyn Sterling, will never let this go. I will get to the bottom of this.
Oh, my precious daughter Chloe, you've suffered so much. I didn't get your grandmother. How could she be so senile? Insisting you go serve that shady stranger of unknown origin. What if he means you harm? How am I supposed to go on living?
Mother, Grandma always acts with deep purpose. Though I can't yet fully understand Grandma's good intentions, I still firmly believe Grandma would never harm me.
So you're saying you've really agreed to be some maidservant to that Vance punk? The precious heiress of our Sterling family has to work like a dog for an outsider?
Mother, I never agreed to become a slave. I just want to get along with Mr. Vance in my own way. But if fate has decreed that only through such a role can I keep Grandma safe and help the Sterlings weather the storm, then I'm willing to accept this arrangement.
You really have been brainwashed! That Vance guy is nothing but a swindling quack! We should throw him out of the Sterling estate this instant!
Mr. Sterling! Madam, terrible news, Madam Sterling! She's throwing up a lot of blood again. She's dying.
What? Quick, go get the doctor!
Hurry! No need! Mom, Dad, I'm going to see Mr. Vance now. He must have a way to save Grandma. Mr. Vance! Mr. Vance! Mr. Vance, I beg you, please save my grandma. She just threw up a lot of blood again. She's not gonna make it.
All things have a spirit. Life and death are fated. She is destined to face this tribulation. Don't panic too much.
Mr. Vance, since you knew Grandma was going to face this, then there's gotta be a way, right? Mr. Vance, I'm begging you, please have mercy. Save my grandma.
This tribulation's dangerous, but it's not a dead end. Fill this prescription and brew it for her right away. It may give her a glimmer of hope.
Good. A good prescription. If Mr. Vance can really use this prescription to help the Sterlings through this crisis and save my mother's life, let alone letting him stay at the Sterling estate, even if it means I give up my entire fortune and serve him for the rest of my life, I'd be more than willing without a single complaint. Carson, what are you waiting for? Quick, hurry up. Go to the best pharmacy in town and get the medicine. No time to waste.
No.
Evelyn, what are you up to now? This is a life-saving prescription.
Please calm down, Mr. Sterling. Madam just recovered from a serious illness and she's extremely weak. Prescribing medicine is no joke.
If there's something wrong with this prescription and it causes harm, who's going to take responsibility for that?
Mother, how can you say that? Mr. Vance brought Grandma back from death's door last time. Now she's in critical condition. If we don't trust Mr. Vance, who else can we trust?
That was just blind luck. It was just a coincidence. When someone is truly sick, they should see a proper doctor instead of trusting those wandering charlatans of unknown origin. Oh, speak of the devil! Damon, my nephew, you've come just in time. Quick, come in. You're a brilliant doctor, and also our Chloe's future husband. Madam Sterling is gravely ill. You're duty-bound to help.
Mother, please don't talk nonsense. I'm not engaged to Damon. And I certainly don't like him.
This silly girl doesn't know any better.
Damon, don't mind her. Your Thorns is a prestigious medical family of legendary healers and a perfect match in status with the Sterlings. And you're deeply in love with our Chloe. As for her, she'll soon see how good you are.
Aunt, you flatter me. How could I deserve this? I'm not worthy of it. I'm not worthy of it.
Your whole Thorn family treated my grandma so many times and not only didn't cure her but made her worse. You disavows the honor. Yet you're fully worthy of it.
Well, Chloe's just outspoken. Damon, don't take it to heart. Madame Sterling's illness this time is strange. It's not entirely your fault. Come on, take a quick look. I just got my hands on a prescription. Take a look at it. So, is there any problem with this prescription?
Damon, this is the prescription that'll save my grandma's life. If you're really that good, look carefully. If you can't understand it, then don't put on an act and delay saving a life.
Damon, my nephew, what do you make of this prescription?
This prescription does have some rather strange ingredients. If I'm not mistaken, this should be for Madame Sterling, a prescription to regulate her health, right?
Amazing! Amazing! I said Damon is a miracle doctor reborn. That's right. This is exactly the prescription for your grandma. Damon, tell us now, does this prescription have any problems? Is it good or bad?
Right now, in the whole Sterling estate, my grandma is the only one who's critically ill and dying. This prescription wasn't prescribed for her, so was it for you? Anyone with ears would know that.
Aunt, if I may ask, which national top physician from the capital prescribed such a miraculous prescription?
National top physician? He's just some nobody who crawled out of nowhere, an arrogant brat named Julian Vance. Damon, you really need to take a good look. This prescription, is it a miracle cure that saves lives, or a harsh medicine that kills?
Bullshit! This prescription is a load of crap! Utterly absurd!
Damon, my nephew, are you saying this prescription is fake? Completely unusable?
Not just fake. It's as fake as they come, riddled with mistakes. I can guarantee that not even a single child with just 1 day of medical training could ever write such a ridiculous, crappy prescription.
You hear that? Even Damon says so. This prescription is pure poison.
Aunt is telling the truth. I, Damon Thorn, dare to stake my family's century-old medical reputation. This prescription, from start to finish, ignores the basic rules of herbal formulation and the principle of balancing energies. It is pure fabrication. The one who wrote this prescription must be completely ignorant of medicine, a total novice.
You're talking nonsense. When my grandma was ill, Mr. Vance clearly treated her last time and helped her pull through. How dare you insult his medical skill?
Mr. Vance? Chloe, you and I have been childhood sweethearts. We're engaged. Who the hell is Julian Vance?
An outsider of unknown origin. Do you trust him? Or me, your soon-to-be husband, Damon Thorn?
I trust him.
Chloe, you're shameless, you hussy. Before you're even married, you're already involved with another man. You're simply indecent.
Damon, please calm down. Chloe was just carried away. She spoke without thinking. Don't hold it against her.
But...
Damon, Grandma was indeed saved by Mr. Vance. How do you explain that?
I still stand by my original judgment. The one who wrote this prescription is absolutely clueless about the true medicine. As for how he managed to wake up Madame Sterling last time, it was either pure dumb luck, a complete fluke, or some shady dark magic.
Dark magic? What do you mean?
Exactly. It's dark magic. I once read in my ancestors' medical records that in a far southern land, there is a sinister, deadly dark witchcraft said to bring the dead back to life. But in reality, it's a voodoo bug that secretly enters the victim's body, devours their vitality, and controls their mind, making them appear to walk and talk. But in truth, they're just walking corpses with little time left.
In this world there exist such sinister and evil things?
No wonder. No wonder after Madame Sterling woke up, she changed so drastically, dancing to that Vance Punk's tune. Damon, is what you said really true?
Damon Thorn, in a matter of life and death, how dare you spread lies here? Aren't you afraid of retribution?
Chloe Sterling, I, Damon Thorn, swear to heaven that every word I just said is absolutely true, with no lies at all. If anything I said is false, may I be struck by lightning.
Madame Sterling! Madame Sterling, what's wrong? Someone come quickly! Madam Sterling is dying! Help! Well,
A family's misfortune, cursed fate entwined. Whether you can survive this ordeal safely and break free from the shackles of fate depends entirely on the fortunes of your descendants and their choices.
I told you. Saving lives is no joke. Lucky I thought ahead and stopped you from grabbing that nonsense prescription. Otherwise, something could have happened to Madam and we'd never forgive ourselves.
Mr. Sterling, ma'am! Something terrible happened! Madam Sterling has completely passed out! She's not responding to anything! The doctor said she might not make it through the night!
Dad, this is an emergency! We can't hesitate any longer. Send someone to get the medicine Mr. Vance prescribed. Any later, and it'll be too late.
No, absolutely not! Damon just said that prescription is seriously flawed. It could even be dark magic. Chloe, have you lost your mind? Are you trying to kill your grandmother just to be satisfied?
Damon, how dare you stand here spreading lies? Your so-called family of legendary healers? Never mind you, a spoiled playboy with half-baked skills. Even your father, Mr. Thorne, and your grandfather, the old Mr. Thorne, came here in person to treat my grandmother. And what happened? So what right do you have now to question Mr. Vance's prescription?
Chloe, you don't understand. Treating illness depends on the right time, place, and people. Your grandmother's condition was already extremely unusual. The time.
Enough! If you have time to lecture me with all this useless talk, then go back and refine your half-baked medical skills. Stop making a fool of yourself. Carson, go fetch the herbs now. Brew them and send them to Grandma immediately. If you delay even a minute, I'll hold you personally responsible.
This, Miss Sterling.
You dare? Anyone who fetches that medicine today is going against me and is trying to kill Madam Sterling.
Didn't you hear, Miss Sterling? This is a matter of life and death. Madam Sterling's life is hanging by a thread. What are you standing there for? Go get the medicine now! If you delay my mother's treatment, I'll hold all of you accountable.
This is outrageous! I've always put this family first. I was just concerned for Madam Sterling's safety. But in the end, I'm treated like dirt. My own husband and biological daughter are both ganging up against me. What's the point of living?
Save your energy. My mother's fate is still unknown. If you really want to cry, wait until my mother actually comes to harm. I'll give you plenty of chances to cry your heart out. What are you still standing there for? Go keep watch in Madam Sterling's room. Keep me posted.
Dad, I'll go check on Grandma too.
Don't worry, Chloe. I'll go with you. Maybe I can still help out.
Mom, tell me, could Uncle Zhang truly possess some real skill we don't know about? Wait, did we really misjudge him?
You good for nothing! Julian Vance is clearly after the Sterling family fortune. He's here to steal your spot as heir. As long as I'm alive, I'll never let him succeed.
Then, the medicine's already been picked up. What if he actually cures her? What are we going to do?
What do we do? He wishes.
Go right now and get Great Aunt. Tell her there's a quack in the house, using harsh medicine to harm Madam Sterling. Tell her Mr. Sterling and Miss Sterling have both been fooled. Ask Great Aunt to come back at once to set things right and uphold justice. Hurry!
Grandma! Grandma! Please open your eyes and look at me, Grandma.
Damon, how is my mother really doing? Is there still any hope?
Mr. Sterling, forgive me for speaking plainly. Madam Sterling is already at death's door. All her organs are failing. I'm afraid it's beyond saving. You should prepare for the worst.
You jinx! Shut up! Stop spreading lies! Stop being such a downer! Get out! Get out of here!
Chloe, I know it's hard for you to accept, but death is a natural part of life. We have to learn to accept reality. I'm sorry for your loss.
Mom, I failed you as a son. I'm useless. I've already sent someone to get Mr. Vance's medicine. You have to hold on. You have to wait for the medicine, Mom.
Mr. Sterling, forgive me for butting in. Julian's prescription is full of mistakes. It might even be harmful. Madam Sterling is a candle in the wind. She must not take any harsh medicine. Otherwise, it will only hasten her death.
Damon! You shut up! Since you can't cure my grandma yourself, can't you stand anyone being better than you? What right do you have to question Mr. Vance's prescription?
Julian doesn't even understand the basics of medicine. With Madame Sterling's current condition, her vital energy is exhausted, her life force is severed, let alone him. Even if the greatest healer in history were alive or a legendary doctor reborn, they might not be able to make her open her eyes again.
No! Grandma can't die! I'll go beg Mr. Vance again. He can definitely save Grandma.
Stop!
Dad, are you saying that even now you don't trust Mr. Vance?
Chloe, it's not that I don't trust him. Mr. Vance already lent a hand and pulled your grandma back from the brink. Now he's even given us a prescription, which is already the utmost kindness, a life-saving debt. The Sterling family truly shouldn't push our luck and bother him again to have him worry over one crisis after another for us.
But Dad, if Mr. Vance's medicine also, then Grandma, if anything really happens to her, what will we do?
I believe your grandma spent her life doing good deeds. Now she has Mr. Vance, a hidden master in this era, to treat her, which must be a tremendous blessing, so we'll just leave it to fate.
Grace. Through all our years as master and servant, we shared a deep bond. Defying fate to change your destiny was never easy. This is all I can do for you, the very last thing. What happens next depends on heaven and also on the character and destiny of your descendants.
Julian Vance? You despicable, shameless quack! Charlatan? Come out here! I'm going to expose you for who you really are today! I'll avenge my grandma!
To Julian Vance, what did you do to me? Stop! Spare me, please!
Just now. What did you call me?
Vance! Mr. Vance! Mr. Vance, spare me! I was blind to your greatness! I deserve to die! Mr. Vance, I was wrong! You're incredibly resourceful! Please, I beg you, just treat me like dirt and let me off easy! I won't dare again!
You barged in here with such a fuss, what for?
To answer your question, Mr. Vance, it's my great-aunt and my mother. They have something important to talk about and want you to come over.
Oh, they want to see me. Why don't they come over? Instead, I have to go there?
Please see the truth, Mr. Vance. My great-aunt and my mother, they're just women after all. Besides, they're getting old. Their health isn't as good as yours. They're really not what they used to be. So they dared to ask you to condescend to visit.
Well, I'm in a good mood today. I'll go with you then. Lead the way.
Mr. Vance, my great-aunt and my mother have been waiting for you inside. Please.
Julian.
So this is the one who turned the Sterling estate upside down, an arrogant brat who doesn't know his place. I thought he'd be some kind of superhuman. But now I see, he's just a slick-haired, smooth-talking pretty boy. Oh. Looks like today this is a trap specially prepared for me.
Young man, you bewitched my sister and nearly killed her, and now you're using dark magic to bewitch the Sterlings. This blood debt today, I'll settle it with you right here. Seize him!
Oh, this chair's placed here, so isn't it meant for sitting?
It's for sitting, but it's not for just any random nobody to sit on. The chairs in the Sterling main hall are for the rightful masters of the Sterling family and distinguished guests only. Who do you think you are? Of unknown origin? A wild brat like you dares to sit here? Now get up!
Noisy.
How dare you speak to my mother like that?
Mr. Vance, great aunt, mother, what are you doing?
They said they invited me for tea. But this hospitality is just plain rude. And the tea's absolutely awful.
Insolent brat, you dare preach about manners here? Nora and I are both your elders. We're seated here in the main hall. You, a mere youth, didn't even come to pay your respects first, but instead played the host and sat right down. Is that what you call manners?
If we're really gonna talk about etiquette, with my status, it's all of you who should come pay homage to me.
How dare you be so insolent? Everyone in this room is older than you. Every last one. Yet you want us to bow to you? Aren't you afraid it'll shorten your life?
What? You know you've crossed the line and now you're speechless, got nothing left to say?
Great aunt, mother. Grandma is at death's door right now, and her life is on the line. What we should be doing now is working together to save Grandma. This really isn't the time to give Mr. Vance a hard time or nitpick over trivial details. Mr. Vance, please don't mind them. I've already sent the butler to fetch the medicine per your prescription. It should be back any moment.
What? Chloe, you've got some nerve! That prescription is clearly wrong and might even be harmful. How dare you act on your own and get the medicine without my consent?
Great aunt, you've got it wrong. The last time Grandma was critical, it was Mr. Vance who saved her. We have no reason to doubt someone who once saved Grandma's life.
Was Madame Sterling really cured by Julian?
Great aunt, you... What do you mean by that? You were there at the time, and you saw with your own eyes how Mr. Vance treated her.
Yes, I saw it with my own eyes, but the more I recall it, the more I feel something's off. I'm even beginning to suspect that Julian simply has no real medical skill at all. Madame Sterling's recovery that time must have had another explanation, and was definitely not his doing alone.
Great aunt, you need proof for that. You say Mr. Vance knows nothing about medicine, so what actual proof do you have?
Evidence, Miss Sterling! Here is your evidence! The evidence is that Julian personally wrote this utterly absurd prescription.
Damon, how did Mr. Vance's prescription end up in your hands? Where's Carson?
Miss Sterling, you're mistaken.
You...
Madame Sterling has treated me, Damon, with immense kindness. She regards me as her own grandson.
How can I, Damon Thorne, stand by and watch as malicious people use such harsh medicine to poison the old madam? I intercepted this prescription in time. It was to protect Madame Sterling.
Boss, it's urgent. Quick, fill this prescription. Use the best herbs you've got. Mr. Thorne, what are you doing?
Good thing I made it in time to stop you. Mr. Sterling just examined this prescription carefully and determined this medicine absolutely must never be given to Madame Sterling. He sent me here immediately to stop this.
That's impossible, but Madame Sterling is in critical condition. She's hanging by a thread. There's no time to waste.
Carson, I know how you feel. That's exactly why I need to take this problematic prescription back to the manor immediately. Together with my father and several senior physicians, we'll study it carefully. We must, in the shortest possible time, draft for Madame Sterling a truly targeted, life-saving prescription. There's no time to lose. I'll head back first.
So Carson never even got the medicine. It was you! You made up my dad's orders and tricked Carson. You snatched the life-saving prescription right out of the pharmacy and ran off with it.
Chloe, you're not a doctor. You don't understand the danger. But I, as the future heir of a family of legendary healers, carry the great responsibility of saving lives. I absolutely cannot tolerate people treating human life like dirt. Don't worry. I'm doing all this for Madame Sterling's own good. Someday you'll understand my good intentions.
Your good intentions? Damon, she's my own grandmother. What does her life or death have to do with you? Today, if your despicable behavior holds up my grandmother's treatment, I, Chloe Sterling, swear to heaven I will make the entire Thorne family pay in blood. I won't let you get away with this. Chloe, child, why are you getting more and more unreasonable? Damon only means well. He's worried about your grandma's safety. How can you be so mean, so ungrateful?
Aunt, please don't be angry. Chloe was just too worried about Madame Sterling's health, and in her panic, she blurted things out. I don't blame her. The person really to blame is the one who wrote that harmful prescription, the culprit.
Where did this clown crawl out from? Daring to trash my prescription.
Your prescription is absolutely absurd. You dare to put extreme cold and extreme heat together, with nothing in between to harmonize and guide them. Oh, by your reckoning, what is proper medicinal compounding? It requires synergy and balance, mutual generation and restriction. Extreme cold and extreme heat are the biggest taboos in medicine. Together, they clash and cause chaotic vital energy, an imbalance of vital energies. Prescribing like this will make the patient's organs burst from the violent clash, killing them. Anyone with even a little medical knowledge could never write something so crude, something that treats human life like dirt. Ha! A frog in a well dares to talk about the sky. The so-called mutual restriction is not absolute. Extreme restriction can also spark extreme mutual generation. The transformation of energies is all in the heart. How can ordinary mortals like you ever grasp even a shred of it? Nonsense! Utter nonsense! This is nothing but heresy. You're just twisting words! Take it. Saving lives is like putting out fires and it can't wait. When did you take the prescription? That's impossible.
Chloe, you can't be so unreasonable, so stubborn and foolish. You're going to get that medicine now, and it'll only hurt your own grandmother. You'll regret this. You have no medical talent whatsoever, yet you dare to spout nonsense here, talking pure rubbish. I think you should change your profession now before you mislead others and make a fool of yourself.
Stop spouting nonsense here! You're making false accusations! This boy, Damon, I've watched him grow up since he was a child. He's brilliant and hardworking. From a young age, he's shown extraordinary talent in the art of medicine. By 12, he could name the properties of 100 herbs. By 15, he could write his own prescriptions and treat patients in the clinic. When it comes to real medical skill, he's far superior to those so-called famous doctors out there. You arrogant brat! How dare you claim he has no talent? That's utterly absurd!
Insolent brat! Today, I, Damon Thorne, will make you eat your words. I'll show you firsthand the Thorne family's true skill as a family of legendary healers. Julian, do you dare to compete with me on the spot to see who's superior?
Childish! Stop!
Julian, you're not leaving that easily. Today, for Madame Sterling's safety, and for my family's centuries-old reputation as healers, even if we Thorns have to swallow our pride, we will demand a clear answer and settle this once and for all. Oh, so you claim to be a great doctor? My father, Dr. Thorne of Jishi Hall, will be here soon.
I'd like to see. When my father, the true master healer, is here, how you can still spin your lies and twist the truth.
What? Damon? You mean Dr. Thorne is really coming here himself?
Exactly. My father heard about this, and he takes this lunatic very seriously, the one who dared to question our medical skill and use harsh medicine to harm Madame Sterling.
Hey Vance, you hear me? Mr. Thorne is a leading figure in our regional medical community. His medical skills are godlike. I'm telling you, before he gets here, you'd better admit you know nothing about medicine. Come clean and tell us why you weaseled your way into the Sterling family. For Chloe's sake, the Sterlings might show mercy and spare your life.
Mr. Thorne is one of the most respected physicians in the medical world, known as the greatest living healer, and always held in high esteem. If he'd be willing to come treat my sister, that would be the Sterling's good fortune. But if it's just about some petty squabble between juniors and we'd be troubling him to come all this way, that hardly seems right. And by any measure it'd make us look too disrespectful. Sarah, that's where you're wrong. Damon, Mr. Thorne's medical skills are already unrivaled, absolutely miraculous. A minor issue for him is nothing but a piece of cake.
Besides, this punk is so arrogant, looking down on everyone. It's about time we let Damon knock some sense into him to show him his place.
Once Damon arrives, I'm sure he can settle it in a few words and make this reckless punk back down and admit defeat on the spot, so ashamed he'd want to disappear.
And whether it's the young Sterlings or the Thorne heirs, their character, vision, and sense of responsibility are truly getting worse with each generation. Well, since fate has brought us together today, I might as well, for their ancestors, set this so-called family tradition straight. Let them witness what true legacy really means. Very well. I'll be right here waiting and watching today. I want to see with my own eyes how this so-called legendary healer family's reputation was actually earned, and see if Mr. Thorne still remembers his ancestors' true teachings.
You won't shed a tear until you see the coffin. Better drink up while you can. This is the finest tea from the Sterling estate.
You probably won't get a chance to drink it again.
Mr. Thorne has arrived.
Damon, that so-called absurd prescription you mentioned in your letter, where is it? Let me see it.
Good thing I kept a copy.
This prescription. The handwriting is the least of it.
But the synergy and balance, the balance of energies, are actually...
This prescription. You wrote it.
Insolent brat, do you know what you've done? The herbs in this prescription are deadly. The combination is so bizarre, it's absolutely unheard of. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes today, I'd never have believed it. That anyone in this world could be so reckless, treating human life like dirt. A healer must practice with compassion and skill to cure the sick and save lives. Not scribbling prescriptions at will like you, poisoning people. Tell me, who taught you? Which irresponsible quack raised such an arrogant, reckless disciple?
You don't need to know my master's name. Even if I told you, it'd probably scare a mere mortal like you. His name is not for the likes of you to say.
I thought you'd name some big shot, but you don't even dare say your master's name. What a nobody. Seems like your master must be some sneaky, no-name street quack. Nothing worth respecting. That's why you're too embarrassed to say it.
At the dawn of time, during the creation of the world, there was no medical heritage yet. The ancient god of medicine tasted every herb, escaping death by a hair's breadth, and that's how the ancient pharmacopoeia came to be, marking the origin of medicine. True medical skill comes from extraordinary talent and insight, and countless hours of practice. No matter how famous a master is, or how brilliant his reputation, if the student himself is incapable, he'll just be a mediocre talent and never amount to anything.
Insolent brat, cut the slick talk. Stop muddying the waters. The medical classics are vast as the sea. The art of medicine is profound and extensive. Without a master's careful guidance to impart wisdom and resolve doubts, an ordinary person could spend a lifetime and still barely scratch the surface, let alone attain any real mastery. You're young, with no notable master behind you, yet you dare to be so arrogant, recklessly writing prescriptions. What about the safety of your patients? Where does that leave them?
Your demeanor is, I admit, fairly composed, and your conduct follows the way of medicine, not lacking in kindness and integrity. Such character is commendable, but your medical insight and skill, they're rather ordinary, even stiff and stale, and need serious polishing before you can truly advance.
You insolent lunatic! How dare you badmouth my father's medical skill! This is just too much! Unbearable! If I don't teach you a lesson today, you'll think the Thorne family has no one!
Damon's medical skill is second to none in the whole region, and praised by all. You're just a kid daring to spout nonsense here, questioning Damon's skills. You really don't know your place, and you're way too bold.
Listen, Vance, I'll give you one last chance. Kneel down, grovel to my father, and admit your mistake. Publicly confess that you're a swindling quack, a fraud who pretends to know it all. Otherwise, my fists have no eyes, and I'll knock your teeth out.
Is Damon okay? Dad, it's him! He must be behind this! He cast some dark magic on me! I clearly meant to hit him! That bastard! He's gone too far! You're no match for him! You brought this on yourself! And now you're biting back and taking it out on everyone else! You have no manners at all! Ridiculous! How could I possibly hit myself? I was aiming right at his face! Dad, something's definitely wrong with him! Don't you ever let his calm act fool you! Dad, you've got to stand up for me! That punk is seriously creepy!
You're not skilled enough. You're too hot-headed. You acted recklessly first. Now you've made a fool of yourself. How can you blame others? Don't mention it again. Dad, but I... Fine. I'll swallow this bitter pill today. I admit defeat. I have no proof he had a hand in it, but his utterly absurd prescription is solid evidence in black and white. Dad!
The Thorne and Sterling families have been friends for generations, like brothers. We can't just stand by and let Madame Sterling be harmed by that wicked schemer without doing anything.
Damon does have a point. This is after all about Madame Sterling's life. This is a serious matter. Where is Robert? As the head of the Sterling family and her biological son, with such a serious incident happening, can this devoted son really stay so calm, not caring about his mother's life, and just hide away? Where on earth is he now?
Mr. Thorne, please calm down. My father didn't mean to slight you. It's just that after Grandma woke up earlier, she suddenly took a turn for the worse this afternoon and fell unconscious. My father is frantic with worry, and he's at Grandma's bedside now, taking care of her himself, never leaving her side.
What did you say? Wait, Madam Sterling, wasn't she in a coma for months and unresponsive to all treatment? She actually woke up. Is that true?
Mr. Thorne, you see, this morning, Madam Sterling did wake up for a moment. She was quite lucid, but it didn't last long. By afternoon, her condition took a sudden turn for the worse, and she fell into a coma again. And that's exactly why
Mr. Vance insisted on giving Madam Sterling that strange prescription of his. We really had no other choice. In desperation, we had to impose on you, Mr. Thorne, asking you to come all this way.
She really woke up? How could that be? Madam Sterling's illness was so strange in origin, and so grave in its severity, that my late father and I worked together on it for so long, and poured in so much effort, yet we were always helpless. So how exactly did she wake up?
My mom, she is blessed by heaven. Maybe it was just her time to wake, and so she did.
Absolutely impossible. Madam Sterling's condition is anything but ordinary. Without a master of the art of medicine with omnipotent power to use a method to defy fate, she could never have woken up on her own.
Tell me the truth. Where on earth did you find such a divine being? Who could bring Madam Sterling, already at death's door, back from the dead and revitalize her? I see. I was blind to your greatness. I was short-sighted, never realizing the true miracle doctor was right in front of me. May I ask your name, young miracle doctor? I was rude earlier. I hope you'll forgive me, miracle doctor.
Dad, what's wrong with you? Have you lost your mind? That prescription he wrote clearly has huge problems. How could he be a real miracle doctor? He must have gotten it by blind luck, just a lucky break, or as I said before, he must have used some dark witchcraft to briefly wake Madam Sterling. Don't let him fool you.
Silence, you worthless, ungrateful son, you ignorant child. The true miracle doctor is right here. How dare you spout nonsense and slander him? Go now and apologize to Dr. Vance and learn from him. Ask the miracle doctor for guidance. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you miss it, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
Mr. Sterling, Miss Sterling. Is this prescription really safe? The way I see it, it's pretty alarming, but what if—
Dad, do you trust Mr. Vance?
I don't know who he truly is, nor do I know why he's here in our family, but from the way he talks and acts, and the look in his eyes, there's this unshakable air of integrity and honesty. Somehow, a voice inside keeps telling me that everything he says is true, and everything he does is right.
Dad, I feel the same way you do. There's something about him that puts you at ease, a strange power that inspires trust. Earlier, Grandma joked about me becoming his maidservant. I was totally against it, but for some reason, now I feel that if I could always be by his side, grinding ink and adding incense for him, keeping him company while he reads, it would be the luckiest thing in the world, and the most wonderful.
Mom, since you thought so highly of Mr. Vance before you fell into a coma, even to the point of trusting him to be the future head of the Sterling family, surely you must also be convinced that he is no ordinary man. Today, I too will trust him completely, just this once.
It's just waking up a dying woman who's been asleep for months. And you're making such a fuss over it, treating him like a miracle doctor. If this is the standard for a miracle doctor, then no wonder you so-called families of legendary healers have been deceiving yourselves for generations and making fools of yourselves.
You're really full of yourself, aren't you? Julian, I'm warning you, don't get so cocky. Quit being so mysterious. Damon, don't let his hypocritical act fool you. This punk's gift of gab is something else. My mother just let her guard down for a second, and he got into her head. If you don't believe me, ask Aunt.
Julian, you smooth-talking, scheming young punk! Just look at you. It's clear your grandfather was just as silver-tongued, a heartless, womanizing scoundrel. He wronged my poor sister, and for his sake she lived alone, never married, and died in sorrow. Now that he's dead, good riddance. But he sent you, his wicked grandson, to keep tormenting my sister. What blood feud between your Vance family and our Sterlings runs so deep that you must drive my sister and my family to ruin before you'll stop?
People often say we learn from our mistakes,
But alas, you, Sarah, seem not to have learned the slightest lesson from that old affair. You're still so stubborn, blind to people's true nature. Compared to your sister Grace with her clarity and insight back then, you are truly far, far behind.
You insolent lunatic! With death at your door, you still dare to spread lies and sow discord! Guards, take this lying fraud and throw him out of the Sterling estate! Don't let him set foot in our home again!
Mom, what's wrong?
Grandma, hang in there! No!
Don't, Thorn, Mr. Thorn. I was wrong. I'll never dare again. Please have mercy on me.
Oh. So this is how the Sterlings treat their guests. Ganging up on one. Bullying with your power.
To treat a guest? That depends on whether you deserve to be called a guest. A smooth talker like you, a lunatic of unknown origin. The Sterlings didn't beat you to death on the spot. That's already great mercy.
Sarah, think twice. With decades of medical experience, I can guarantee it. This Mr. Vance is no ordinary man. If your family treats him this way, it will do great harm to the Sterlings.
Mr. Thorne, this is a Sterling family matter. It's not for outsiders. Stop meddling. My sister is on the verge of death. Her life hangs in the balance. If I let this lunatic run amok, the Sterlings will become a laughingstock.
Sarah, so you're really set on being stubborn and go down this road to the bitter end?
Enough talk. I won't go easy on you today. Seize him. Strike him down.
Everyone stop right now! Are you servants daring to rebel? How dare you in the main hall resort to violence?
Mr. Vance? Are you all right? Thank goodness. The medicine, as you instructed, has been given to Grandma.
Grandma's still not fully awake. But her hand moved just now. Really? Her fingers twitched several times, and she teared up. It seems she's regaining some awareness.
Don't panic. Grace's time isn't up yet. She's not fated to die. That's a normal reaction.
Robert, is that really true? Has Madame Sterling really improved?
Yes, Dr. Thorne. What wonderful news. This is all thanks to Mr. Vance's genius. What a healing touch. Thank you, Mr. Vance, for saving my mother. I can't thank you enough.
Robert! What are you babbling about? My sister! What's happened to her?
What? Please don't be upset. After Mother took Mr. Vance's herbal medicine, her condition has greatly improved. Not only did Mother's fingers twitch, she even muttered. She should regain consciousness very soon.
How is this possible? That harsh medicine he prescribed actually worked.
Mr. Vance is truly a hidden gem. His medical skills are godlike, young and brilliant. My son and I, with our meager skills, compared to Mr. Vance, are like fireflies before the moon. We've truly let down our reputation as a family of legendary healers. Honestly, my father's been obsessed with the art of medicine all his life. He's always admired men like you, Mr. Vance, medical prodigies. My son wrote to let my father know. When my father heard this, he couldn't wait to meet you. He was over the moon. Right now, he's traveling day and night on his way here.
What? Dr. Thorne's coming too. All for this arrogant brat who doesn't know his place?
I implore you, Mr. Vance, to share a thing or two so my father and I can get a glimpse of the true essence of medicine. I'd be so grateful.
Oh, that man you're talking about, the respected miracle doctor, is the one from back then with the little top knot who followed my master around all day, whining and begging for a bit of guidance. My master found him too noisy and gave him a few coppers, and he ran off grinning from ear to ear. That chubby little Thorne.
Mr. Vance! What did you just call my father? The chubby little Thorne? What nerve? Let's see. Which arrogant brat dared to badmouth me behind my back and even gave me such a nasty nickname?
Father, why did you come in person? For such a trifle. How could I dare trouble you to come all this way?
Grandpa, I've come to pay my respects. Dr. Thorne, your visit honors the entire Sterling estate. Thanks to your blessing, my mother has indeed come to, and her condition has greatly improved.
Oh, with an illness as stubborn as Madame Sterling's, every renowned doctor was at a loss. Who was the medical expert? Who managed to turn the tide and restore her to health? Robert, hurry! Introduce him to me! If his medical skills truly surpass mine, I would even swallow my pride. Follow the example of the ancient sages, learn humbly from him, and take him as my teacher to advance in medical skills.
Grandpa, don't be fooled by some smooth-talking quack. That punk is just some nobody who popped out of nowhere. Earlier, he even insulted you behind your back, calling you a chubby little thorn. That's utterly unforgivable.
Can a quack even bring someone back from the dead and make the withered bloom again? In all my years of practicing medicine, I have never heard of such a thing. In my view, to cure an illness as stubborn as Madame Sterling's, this person's medical skill must be far above mine. It seems my empty title as the region's #1 doctor will truly pass after today to someone else.
Oh, Dr. Thorne, you're too modest. Your title as a miracle doctor was earned through decades of treating patients and saving countless lives. It's a solid, hard-earned reputation. It's not something anyone can simply covet and take away.
That's right.
Mother, look at that punk! Dr. Thorne, so revered by the masses, a medical luminary of such high esteem, is right here. Even great-aunt has to stand and greet him. But him, he sits there as if nothing's wrong. He's got an ego bigger than the sky. If you ask me, he's just courting death.
Let him keep putting on airs and desperately trying to save face. He's already offended the Thorne family, father and son, to the very core. Now that Dr. Thorne himself has arrived, the more he puts on airs and feigns profundity, the worse off he'll be when the truth comes out. I'd like to see how long he can stay so cocky. Mr. Thorne, you are held in such high regard. Gracing our home with your presence today is a great honor for the Sterlings. You truly make our humble home shine, adding so much luster.
Miss Sarah, you're too kind. To do my small part for Madame Sterling and cure her chronic ailment is also my duty. I can't take the credit. However, just now, outside the door, I thought I heard someone behind me calling me by my childhood name, Chubby Little Thorne. I wonder which distinguished person was so amused by that.
As I get older, not only is my memory fading, but these eyes aren't what they used to be. A big, living, breathing person has been sitting here for ages, and I still fail to see him. Truly, my old eyes are dim. Good for nothing now.
Is that punk out of his mind? He dares right in front of Dr. Thorne to speak so insolently, openly provoking him.
Grandpa, it's him! This is that lunatic with a death wish. Just now, he was spinning lies behind your back and insulting your good name. I humbly beg you, Grandpa, to personally take action and teach him a little lesson. Make him kneel and kowtow and apologize to you for his offense. What? How is that possible? Could you be the one?
Could you be that person?
This familiar yet unfamiliar aura about him, that look of utter indifference, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. No, it's impossible. Absolutely impossible. He passed away many years ago. How could he be here? But why is this feeling so intense, so unsettling?
I thought some big shot was paying a visit. Turns out it was just a false alarm. Weren't you just bragging shamelessly, saying Dr. Thorne is a chubby little thorn? What's the matter? Now that Dr. Thorne himself is here, he won't even give you a glance. He has no idea who you are. I think you're just trying to cozy up to the rich and powerful, but your flattery backfired. Now that he's here, you're too scared to even speak. Afraid you'll be exposed right here and lose face? How utterly ridiculous!
Evelyn, don't be rude to Mr. Vance. Dr. Thorne, allow me to formally introduce him to you. This is the one I mentioned earlier, Mr. Julian Vance. Yes, it's him. With his miraculous healing hands and divine acupuncture, he pulled my mother from the underworld and brought her back to life. He is the Sterling family's great benefactor.
A great benefactor? I think he's just a braggart, a big talker, and a total quack. Now that his bluff has been called and his lies exposed, he's scared, so he doesn't dare act so cocky anymore. Utterly laughable.
Vance, I advise you to wise up. Get down on your knees right now and grovel and apologize to my grandfather. That chubby little Thorn crack has made the Thorn family lose all face. If you don't apologize sincerely right away
and beg my grandfather for forgiveness, then today, you'll be carried out of this hall of the Sterling estate feet first. You'll die with no place to be buried. If today, in front of Chloe, he kneels and begs my grandfather for mercy, he'll be utterly disgraced and lose all his dignity. I'll see if he still has the nerve to pester Chloe again. Chloe will definitely see that he's all style and no substance. And when that happens...
Damon, don't you have any shame? You still have the nerve to slander people here? If it weren't for your greed and repeated attempts to steal the prescription, my grandma almost didn't. Because of you, you despicable little man. Get treated in time. What gives a heartless monster like you the right to rant here?
I was just looking out for Madam Sterling's safety. That prescription of his full of harsh medicine obviously has huge problems. How could it save anyone? It plainly harms people.
Xuanming Thorn, is this the fine grandson the Thorn family raised? He can't tell right from wrong, confuses black and white, is petty and narrow-minded, and dares to stab people in the back using such dirty tricks. Truly, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Each generation is worse than the last. Truly pathetic.
This tone of voice, this condescending look, this seemingly innate aura of absolute authority, it's all just too similar to that legendary figure. Who exactly is he? Why does he give me such a strong sense of oppression? Could it be that I'm really just overthinking it?
Shut up, you lunatic! How dare you keep saying my grandfather's name, and you still dare to drag our family name through the mud? Do you really think the Thorn family is that easy to push around? Today, if I don't teach you a real lesson, you'll never know what's good for you, or who you're messing with!
Mr. Vance, watch out!
Chloe!
Chloe! Chloe, my daughter, are you all right? Open your eyes, Chloe. Look at Mom. Chloe, how could you be so silly? Come on, wake up. Don't scare me like that, Chloe.
You wretch! You lawless wretch! Look what you've done!
Grandpa, I really didn't mean to. I just wanted to teach that punk Vance a lesson. Who could have thought that Chloe would go crazy and jump in to protect him?
Lucas, tell me, what's the shady relationship between Chloe and that pretty boy? Why would she risk her life to protect him? Has that punk really brainwashed her?
Damon Thorn, you rotten bastard! Now of all times, you're still spouting nonsense. If anything happens to Chloe, I'll be the first one to kill you. You're gonna stay single forever and die alone.
Cut the crap! The antidote! You're the one who poisoned her! Hand over the antidote now!
I don't have the antidote.
What? You stupid son! You poisoned her yourself, and you don't even have the antidote? Are you deliberately trying to kill someone? You animal! This poison, it's so potent, fierce, and overwhelming. No ordinary substance, that's for sure. Tell me, where in the world did this poison come from? Out with it! I'll ask you again. This poison, was it stolen from my secret chamber in the study by you? Is it one of those things I've repeatedly and strictly forbidden anyone to touch? One of those long-lost lethal poisons? Now tell me the truth. Speak. What? Father, he actually had the nerve to go this far. He even dared to steal those poisons. You never even got a chance to make an antidote for the lethal poisons? This is suicide, pure and simple. You bastard! How dare you? How dare you do something so treasonous, so atrocious, so ruinous to your own future? Haven't I always taught you earnestly? The Thorn family's century-old good name will be ruined by you, an ungrateful descendant.
Grandpa, I was just momentarily provoked by that Vance punk into losing my head. And then, as if possessed, I made a grave mistake.
You wretch! Damon Thorn, if anything happens to my daughter, I swear to heaven, I will fight the Thorn family to the death. I will make you pay with your life for my daughter. I'll turn the entire Thorn family upside down.
crimson dust. You actually know the name of this poison? This crimson dust is an exotic deadly poison from the western regions lost centuries ago. It's extremely toxic. I've only heard its name in an ancient fragmented text, and that was purely by chance. I've never seen it with my own eyes, nor do I know its cure. How did you know?
Impossible! Even my grandfather only saw its name in a book. How could he possibly recognize it at a glance? He must be talking nonsense. He's just grandstanding.
Ungrateful grandson, shut your mouth right now. You have no right to speak here. Dr. Vance, I failed to discipline my grandson properly, which led to this terrible disaster. I've greatly offended you, so I beg you, Dr. Vance, to be magnanimous and let bygones be bygones. If you would have mercy and cure Chloe of this poison, whatever you need, just name it. The Thorne family would go through fire and water
without hesitation. Mr. Vance, please, you must save my daughter Chloe. She's still so young. If you can save her, I, Robert Sterling, would give everything the Sterlings have, offer up my entire fortune to repay you for saving her life.
Let go of Chloe. She's mine. Only I can touch her. Back off!
Damon! Are you crazy? What the hell are you doing? He's trying to take advantage of Chloe. He's being a pervert. He's defiling Chloe's honor. All of you. Are you all blind? Can't you see his dirty, lewd intentions? Someone pull him away!
You piece of trash! Shut up! In a healer's eyes, there are only patients. No men or women. Dr. Vance's actions must be to examine the extent of the poison invasion or to treat her with acupuncture. How could he have any dirty thoughts? How dare you repeatedly judge a noble man by your own base mind? You're hopeless!
Dad, we're the true family of legendary healers. What is he anyway? A man of unknown origin, a bizarre outsider. Why should we trust him? What if he can't heal her at all? Just wants to take advantage of her and ends up getting her killed? Then what?
But right now, apart from Dr. Vance, all of us are powerless against this strange poison. Are you really going to just watch Chloe die from the poison before your eyes and remain unmoved as she passes away?
The one lying on the ground is the one I, Damon, will be legally married to, with all formal marriage customs settled, my fiancé. I will not allow anyone to harm her, nor will I allow anyone while she's unconscious to do such shameless things and defile her honor and purity.
Damon! You have the nerve to say that? She's your fiancé. You're the heartless animal who single-handedly caused Chloe's suffering today. If you weren't so narrow-minded, she wouldn't have been poisoned and left on the brink of death.
Mr. Sterling, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it. I was just being an idiot.
Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you've ruined? If you really feel sorry for her, then get the hell out of the way. Stop causing trouble here. Only Mr. Vance now can possibly save Chloe's life. Move out of the way!
Damon, just step aside. I believe that in public, in broad daylight, Mr. Vance wouldn't dare actually do anything improper. What matters most now is to save Chloe's life.
Ridiculous. In the eyes of you so-called noble families, a woman's superficial reputation is more important than a human life. If that's the case, then there's no point in talking. You just guard her virtue, get ready to wear mourning clothes, and outlive your own child. I'll take my leave now.
Chloe, what's wrong? Don't scare Mom like that!
Chloe! Mr. Vance, I beg you have mercy. Please take pity. Save my daughter's life. I'm begging you on my knees. If you're willing to help, I'll work like a dog for you. I'll never forget your great kindness.
My young friend, no, Dr. Vance. It was my failure to discipline him earlier. I indulged this good-for-nothing, ungrateful grandson's evil deeds, which led to today's great catastrophe. I'm to blame. I'm throwing away all my pride today. Please save this innocent girl caught up in all this.
Mr. Vance, if you can save my sister, from now on, my life is yours. I'll walk through fire if you ask me to. I will follow your every order without question. Whatever you command, I'll do it, even if it costs me my life.
Everyone move aside.
Julian.
The poison's gone. The crimson dust left inside you has been completely dissolved by my primordial aura. Next time, don't ever be so reckless and foolish again. That cheap, low-grade poison couldn't harm me one bit.
It's already healed? How is that even possible? But that's the long-lost exotic deadly poison, crimson dust! Even Grandpa was helpless against that deadly poison. He just blew a breath, and she was cured?
Chloe, my dear little sister, are you really okay? How do you feel? Do you know who I am?
Lucas, I only got poisoned. It's not like I've turned into an idiot. How could I not know you?
Chloe, my precious baby, you scared Mom to death. If anything had really happened to you, I wouldn't want to live anymore.
Don't cry, sister. Chloe's blessed by heaven. She's got incredible luck. She'll turn all that bad luck around and come out safe and sound.
Thank you, Mr. Vance, for saving her life. This kindness and grace the entire Sterling family will never forget for generations to come.
Mr. Vance. No, Dr. Vance. Forgive my impertinence. Who exactly are you? Why do I always feel that you're familiar and dear, yet so distant and unreachable, like looking up at a peak too high to climb? Have we met somewhere before?
Chubby little Thorn, I can't blame you for those dim eyes and that lousy memory. After all, the last time we really met, you were just this small. A baby who could only lie in swaddling clothes, wailing loudly, needing to be fed and changed. Not even able to say a single full sentence. If you could remember my face, that would truly be a miracle of miracles. If you can remember my face, that would truly be the greatest miracle.
Honored benefactor, please accept a bow from the entire Thorn family. Had you not so generously given us that miraculous prescription that saved countless lives, I would never have been able to cure the terrible plague that swept the city, to gain even a trace of empty fame, to open this little Thorn clinic. Mr. Vance, you are like second parents to the Thorn family, our great benefactor and lifesaver. My son has just turned 1 month old and has yet to receive his formal name. I beg you, benefactor, in your mercy, to grant my son a fine, resounding name, so that he may one day be blessed with a share of your grace and fortune, and bring glory to the Thorn family name.
This little guy looks quite blessed, and his face shows a hint of unique intelligence and spirit. Since the Thorn family is rooted in medicine, I hope he will one day master the wisdom of the sages, become a man of virtue, and carry forward the art of medicine to new heights. Then, let him be called Xuanming. Xuanming Thorn. May he live up to that name in the future.
I, the unworthy descendant of the Thorn family, Xuanming Thorn, pay my respects to Mr. Vance, my benefactor. I was blind to your greatness and failed to recognize you sooner, earlier. I offended you in many ways. I hope you, my benefactor, can be generous enough to forgive my mistakes. Forgive me. I beg your forgiveness. It really is the benefactor himself. I never thought at this age that I'd live to see the benefactor once more. The heavens have eyes. The heavens truly have eyes. My Thorn ancestors in heaven surely must have sensed it.
Dad, what on earth is wrong with Grandpa? What could have shocked him this badly? Why would he, out of the blue, kneel to that punk Vance and kowtow like mad? What's that punk's background anyway?
You bastard! You dare to speak of the venerable Mr. Vance with such insolence? I'm warning you, if you ever again dare to show Mr. Vance even a shred of disrespect, I'll break your legs myself and kick you out of the Thorn family and never again acknowledge you as an ungrateful, worthless descendant. You got that? Now, right now, this instant! Follow me back to the Sterling estate, grovel and apologize to Mr. Vance, and beg for his forgiveness. What? I have to go back and kneel to him? Why should I? Grandpa, have you gone senile? Who the hell does he think he is? Shut up, you blind idiot! Never mind a good-for-nothing like you! Even your long-dead great-grandfather, Arthur Thorn, the founder of our Thorn family, if he was still alive today and laid eyes on the venerable Mr. Vance, he'd kowtow and pay his respects and perform the highest formal bow. The venerable Mr. Vance has been for generations of our Thorn family, our savior, our second parents. Today you dared to offend the venerable Mr. Vance. An act of sheer insubordination and a monstrous crime. If you ever again show even a spark of defiance, or dare to badmouth or provoke Mr. Vance behind his back, then don't blame me for setting aside our blood ties, cleaning house, and placing justice above family.
Dad, quick, look at Grandpa. Is he really going senile? Or has that Vance guy put some kind of hex on him? It's like he's a completely different person. Before, the old man had never hit me like that.
Damon, enough of this nonsense. Even your grandfather treats Mr. Vance with such reverence that it's plain to see he is far beyond the understanding of common folk like us. Think about it. That miraculous, mind-boggling medical skill, that divine power to revive the dead, how could an ordinary person ever possess it? I'll state this clearly today, as your father. If you ever see Mr. Vance again, you must be extremely respectful, watch your words and actions, and show him not the slightest disrespect or negligence. Otherwise, even without your grandfather having to act, I will not go easy on you. Do you understand me?
Understood. This is just bizarre. Every one of them is on his side.
Am I really your own son? Or is that Vance guy your real child instead? This is absolutely outrageous.
Darling, what about Chloe? How is she doing? Is there anything seriously wrong with her?
Don't worry, Robert. I just checked on her. Chloe's already asleep. The doctor said it was just a scare and she'll be fine after a few days of rest. Robert, tell me, that Julian Vance, what exactly is his background? Why would even the revered old Dr. Thorne bow to him with such utmost respect and even call him benefactor? This is utterly unbelievable. I've lived a long life, but never have I seen anything so bizarre.
Darling, Mr. Vance, his background and true identity, I fear they are far beyond anything you or I could ever imagine. As I see it, perhaps only Mother might have an inkling of the hidden truth. However, since Mr. Vance himself is unwilling to mention it, we absolutely must not pry. Nor should we make wild guesses behind his back or go snooping around. So we don't say too much and slip up and bring unnecessary trouble upon ourselves. Do you get my meaning?
Oh, I understand. By the way, Mr. Sterling, do you remember when Mr. Vance first came to our estate? He said I had an ominous dark aura around me. At the time, I thought he was talking nonsense, just trying to scare us. I didn't take it to heart.
But this mattered. I'd rather believe it's real than ignore it. Either way, Mr. Vance has been a great benefactor to our family. This time, he even snatched Chloe from the Grim Reaper's grasp. He's our whole family's life-saving benefactor. From now on, we must treat Mr. Vance as a VIP guest, host him generously, and serve him with all our hearts. We must not show the slightest neglect or disrespect. Do you understand?
Madam Sterling, you're awake. Are you feeling better? I made you some lotus seed and ginseng soup. It's great for nourishing the spirit. Drink it while it's warm. Oh, Sarah. Thanks for taking the trouble. I'm feeling much better. Just a bit weak, and I don't have much energy.
Don't mention it, Madam Sterling. Taking care of you is the least I can do. Madam Sterling, a lot happened in the estate today, especially about that Mr. Vance.
Mr. Vance. Is he all right? Did he get hurt?
Grace. You and Mr. Vance, or rather, the Vance family. What exactly is your hidden history? Earlier, I heard you muttering while unconscious, and after you woke up, you mentioned Mr. Vance with such longing and turmoil. If his ancestors once wronged you, then this Julian Vance, from what I can see, isn't a cunning or wicked man. Instead, he has an ethereal aura about him. Not a bad person at all. Grace, perhaps. This is just the Vance and Sterling family's destined entanglement. Back then, between you and his ancestor, love ran deep, but fate was shallow, leaving endless regret. And now, I see that girl Chloe seems to be having some unusual feelings. Is this truly the Sterling family's blessing? Or just the end of another pipe dream?
Sarah, my dear sister. I'm afraid. I don't have much time. Grace, what nonsense are you talking? Didn't Mr. Vance already cure your strange poison? You're going to get better. You'll live to be 100. No, silly girl. My own body, I know it best. The state I'm in now is just terminal lucidity. Sarah, promise me. Help me go fetch Mr. Vance. I need to see him For the last time. There are some words I must tell him in person before I go. Otherwise, I'll die with regret.
Mr. Vance, my grandma's awake. She wants to see you right away. She said she had something really important and insisted on telling you in person. Please, hurry, come with me.
Grace, you're awake.
Mr. Vance, much obliged. Thank you for coming all this way in person.
Between you and me, there's no need for all this formality. Do you have any last wishes? Just say it. As long as it's within my power, I'll find a way to make it happen.
To see you once more in this life, and to give you this with my own hands, Mr. Vance, is already the greatest gift and blessing. For your kindness in accepting me, I leave this life with no regrets.
Grace's lifelong wish is now fulfilled. Her debt of love is paid. She's passed away and left in peace. Rest in peace,